the meeting going. Next item, roll call establishment of quorum.
Benito Hernandez present.
Alexandra Flores present.
Javier Ramirez present.
Mayor Rick Villarreal present. If I may have a motion to excuse Mr. Peña.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item, invocation and pledge. Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez, thank you.
Lord God of holiness, you've called us to serve. Grant us wisdom, clarity, and unity as we deliberate on the issues before us. Help us to put aside our own agendas and seek what is right and just for the common good. In your name, Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. To the flag, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for the prayer, Mr. Ramirez. Appreciate that. Next item, number 4, certified posting of agenda. Norma?
Mayor and council members, the agenda was duly posted as required by state law 3 business days before the meeting date.
Norma, thank you. She's one of our assistants to our city secretary. And she's, how many months have you been with us? 1 year, okay, 12 months.
12 months.
Doesn't seem that way, but hello, Mayor.
12 months, 4 days.
But she hasn't missed a beat, and she started a few months ago, right, to take the role as well, which is good. Thank you. We appreciate you, and your work doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you. Next, public comments. Were there any public comments, ma'am? No, thank you. Okay, moving on to acknowledgements and recognitions. Item 6.1, there's a recognition and commendation of fire and EMS. There's going to be 2 things that happen here, all right? Personnel and Precinct 3 for exemplary and heroic performance in the successful pre-hospital childbirth response, all right? So there's 2 things that happen here. So I'm going to go ahead and read them. We have our Commissioner, Ever Villarreal, and staff as well, that without them and without their, tutelage, guidance, and leadership, and in allowing us to be in these areas, this might not have happened the way it did. So again, thank you. Sometimes we're not there all the time, but we were there. We were able to make something happen. We were able to save a life and bring a life into this world through our cooperation with Precinct 3. So, Mr. Alanis, our fire chief, you're gonna go ahead and take I'll go ahead and read it. All right, and then you fill in on anything. Without my glasses, all right, so. Yeah, on the evening of October 29, 2025, our department received a 911 call in the area of Texan and 5 Mile line for a woman that was having labor. While this is outside our city limits, thanks to the interlocal cooperation agreement in place with Hidalgo County Precinct 3, led by Mr. Ever Villarreal, and the Palmview Ambulance Department, led by our Chief Lanis, the ambulance unit Medic 4 responded to the scene. While transporting to the hospital, the I won't say victim, but the person, the lady in labor, right? While being transported, Palmview Fire Department, Ray Gill, Mr. Gill, where are you at? Get over here, sir. You're a wanted man here. Mr. Ray Gill and his partner, EMT Alexis Esparza, where are you at? Come on up. So thank you guys, thank you, appreciate you. Delivered the baby girl in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. The mother and the baby arrived at the hospital in stable condition, and the patient care was administered and handed over to the emergency room and staff at the hospital. What was the name of the hospital? Mission Hospital. At Mission Hospital. We would like to recognize paramedic Ray Gill and EMT Esparza for their exemplary actions shown that evening and that night. Next, the second part of this, we would also like to thank and recognize Precinct 3 and Commissioner Mr. Ever Villarreal in this endeavor. It is truly an endeavor because sometimes these are things that we don't expect. We don't, they just come upon us. And that's kind of why government was created, right? Because there's a need. And not to take it, the government is not created. We're not here you know, you all see a lot of times what happens out in, at the presidential or state levels. Many times, most of the times, not all the times, I know I've come to know Mr. Villarreal, and he's always about serving. He's always about helping. He's never about, well, give me, bring me. You know, the only thing he's asking for is more tax money and revenues so that he can better give to the community and better serve the community. And I think we're both Villarreal with a double L and a double R, and I think we both feel the same way. I feel the same way about our city, and we want to do as much as we can, stretch that dollar as much as we can. And this goes to show, you know, this part here goes to show that we are doing that, you know, in very good ways, in creative ways. So I'll finish reading. Palmview Fire Department's dual response capability, providing both fire and ambulance services, is testament to what effective collaboration can make possible. And it is the service that we are proud to provide to the community. Palmview remains open and fully and willing to continue providing these services and working together as the new ESD service number 5 and number 6 ensue to build its known and be made known in the northern areas of our city as well. So again, we want to go ahead and again extend our thanks again, Commish. I know that sometimes these things again happen unexpectedly, like it was, but I know that I want to end it on this. You brought somebody. You brought several people into. You should be a doctor, sir. I think my grandmother was a midwife actually, so she brought in a lot of kids in the Los Ebanos, Sullivan, Penitas, La Grulla, and Rio Grande back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. She was a midwife, so it's a blessing that you have that God-given hand and talent. And then again, I mean, us and as a commission, you guys are the ones out there doing it. But again, without Precinct 3 allowing us to, we would not have been there to make this happen. Chief?
That is correct, Mayor. And we would like to extend our gratitude. Thank you to Precinct 3 and the Commissioner for this endeavor, because that ambulance, Medic 4, is the ambulance that we have in the interlocal cooperation agreement with Precinct 3 and its staff. This is A-shift staff. They're actually off duty today, but they came in for today's day, right? But that particular day was A-shift, and that was the unit that was assigned. So it's fully equipped, and it's pretty much a mobile hospital, to put it, you know, into a nutshell. And that's one that doesn't happen very often in the field, but in this case, it happened that day. And we just want to say thank you, and we look forward to working and continuing to serve the community. But it's not possible without the city and without the precinct for us to be able to provide the service to our constituents. And we just want to say thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. What a blessing. So, thank you. Commissioner, you have any words? Come on up and let's go ahead and let's get a picture. Sí, que hable.
Pues I just want to congratulate the chief, the paramedics, you know, for your job. It's like the mayor said, you're the ones that are out there. It's our responsibility to give you the tools that you need to be able to save that life. You know, a lot of us are very blessed that we've never had the need to call 911 to get us picked us from home from an ambulance, but you know, a lot of people are. And you know, it's our county judge Richard Cortez tells a story that gets to my heart. It says, you know, when my wife was sick and we had to call 911, those 2-3 minutes were like a lifelong having to wait for an ambulance when you see your loved one, you know, in danger of losing their life. So I want to thank you all again. And this is exactly what the purpose of us working together to bring a life, to save a life. So Mayor and the Commissioners, thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you for welcoming Precinct 3 to help our citizens here in Precinct 3, the city of Palmview. So God bless you all, and thank you very much.
Yes, likewise to you, Commissioner. I want to thank you as well that you're on the podium. Yeah, I want to thank you as well because, again, you know, you've been trailblazing in the county, and you're going to be trailblazing here with this ESD as well. And we've done some of the similar things as well here, but it's all about, you know, it's about helping, saving lives, and taking care of lives, preserving lives. So thank you. Let's take a picture, and we're honored. Guys, come on up. 544, Cesar Peña. We got a good one right there in the front. Divas, do we have anybody from the Divas? So we're gonna go ahead and, I think there might have been some, I know last time at the meeting they came and we took a
Sí,
picture. and-
yes.
But I don't think
Formally like
yes.
addressed them.
So we'll go ahead and, Mr. Leo,
Were they invited?
okay.
There was nobody outside.
No, because I know when I told him the last time,
If we can't do it today, we can do it another day for you. We gotta recognize it.
yeah, we'll go ahead and,
Well, Mayor, with your permission, we'd like to go on to item 10.3 real quick.
10.3?
10.3, sure, under new business, item 10.3, and we'll go ahead and, what is the word, postpone, item 6.2? No action, and we'll bring it up after the holidays, because I think they got caught up. Item 10.3, discussion and possible action on an interlocal cooperation agreement between the City of Palmview, Texas, and the County of Hidalgo, Texas, in correlation with the mutual projects with Precinct 3.
Mayor, with your permission,
Sure.
Commissioner Vidal had to step out, but for Ms. Ana Gonzalez, you could just convey the message. This agreement allows us to do joint projects with the county, as we utilized in the past. It expired recently, so the county did their part recently, took it to Commissioner's Court. They approved it to extend it for 5 years. So the item on the agenda before you will do the same. Again, with this in place, it allows us to do joint projects. The one that we're looking to do here very shortly is for the Ramirez drainage project on Moorfield South. We're gonna need some work, and rather than contract that out, pay additional, we've met with Precinct 3 and their staff, and it looks like they'll be able to utilize the resources, do those improvements and save us, some money on that front. So again,
Awesome.
this item will
Great,
allow
thank
us to be
you.
able to do that.
I motion
you.
to approve.
Have a motion to approve?
Second.
Second, any other questions? So it's just a basic agreement to help us keep moving
We
forward.
reimburse them at cost only for materials, for expenditures, and for personnel.
All right, motion second, any other questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Ana.
Thank
take
you,
a
Ms.
little
Gonzalez.
picture with Ana? Miss, you wanna take a picture with us, because it's, no, you sure? All right,
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you,
thank you.
guys.
Okay, so let's go to 7. We're on to item 7, public hearing, staffed by Planning Department. So for the Planning Department meeting at 5:49, do I have a motion
I motion
to enter into
to
public
enter
hearing?
into public hearing.
Second.
I have a motion and a second at 5:50. Any other questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Any particular questions to be addressed? And just for the record, we have 2 items. 7.1 is a consideration for conditional use permit requested by Ms. Lydia Garza for the life use to allow on premises the consumption at an event center at AJR Lot 1, c- 211 Showers Road.
Yes, Mayor and Council, so this property is located along the east side of Showers Road, approximately 500 feet south of the frontage of Interstate 2. The applicant is requesting a conditional use permit to serve alcohol at an event center. The property is currently zoned general business, and it is within the general commercial area of the future land use map. The establishment would need to meet some requirements in order to get this approved. So the property line of the business would need to be at least 300 feet from the nearest church, school, or publicly owned property. But under certain circumstances, the council can recommend a waiver for this requirement. In this case, there is a school directly across the property, so it is within the 300 feet requirement. So we would, if everything goes well, we would need to have a waiver process for this.
What are the circumstances, Rudy? Are the hours maybe one?
Well, it's just basically an ordinance that says that if you're gonna have on-premise consumption, it needs to be further away than 300 feet from a school.
See, but you mentioned right now, with certain circumstances, we could allow the waiver. What are the circumstances?
Well, if the planning and zoning recommends to, I guess, approve with the waiver, and then it's basically just going through the process of requesting the waiver. We have to post it in the paper. If there's no objections by the school,
Okay, but
stuff like that.
you don't have anything that says anything about a waiver on this?
No,
Planning and
you would
zoning
have
probably
to-
did that.
For the conditional use permit first,
Okay,
and if you're okay with the conditional use permit,
Then
then
we-
we have to go through the waiver, if you're okay with that.
What was the
Okay.
recommendation from planning and zoning?
They recommended to approve, subject to a waiver.
okay. But how can we approve that? We can't approve it today.
Yes, you have the permit here for today.
For today?
Yes.
I would say as long as the hours
Use permit
are
requested by
not
Líder Hardison for the live music
overlapping
to
the
allow
school hours.
consumption at an event center.
So I guess let him
Yeah,
finish.
yeah,
Yeah, we're asking good questions. I think, I would say that planning and zoning has asked these questions as well, right? And
Yes,
then
yes.
let's go ahead and let him, yeah, they're all good questions. And then we'll go ahead and then we'll follow the lead of what planning and zoning is probably
Yeah,
already done.
so the owner would like to open the event center. It's after their business hours for the daycare, which would be approximately from 4:30 to midnight. And then on Saturday and Sunday, they're requesting 12 PM to 12 AM. And we did send 14 letters to the residents in the area, and we did get 4 letters returned in favor. Staff did recommend approval, subject to the waiver, and as well, planning and zoning also recommended approval, subject to that.
My only concern is hours. I mean, as long as, if we can add some kind of stipulation on the waiver or the permit, that it
during
does
school.
not overlap any,
hours.
or even daytime hours, because even on Saturdays, the schools host events,
Sometimes,
sports
yeah.
activities.
Is it a
like
multi-purpose building or?
It's a daycare, but
Adult
it's a
daycare,
large
¿verdad?
facility
Slash event
that
center.
they can, I think the hours of the daycare go up to like 3:30 or 4.
Which alcohol will not be
Yeah,
sold
right,
at that
not during that
time,
time, yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, it would be
It's for
after
the
that.
event center purposes.
Yes,
See.
yes.
So, I mean, like, as I mentioned, I think as long as the hours are after 6 PM,
Yep, and
On
we do
any
have
given
the-
day, I
the owner
think
here
that's
as
pretty
well,
safe.
If there's any questions as well.
oh,
The
okay.
owner's here.
Ms. Gar-
Okay.
We're good with questions. Sure, yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm John Moreno.
Sir.
I'm son. This is my
Buenas
mom.
tardes.
Yes, buenas.
And just to let the committee know that we already asked permission from the school district.
Okay.
And they
That was
sent
my
us
next
already an answer, which was everything was okay. We do have 4:30, but normally this is gonna be after 5 o'clock. We can push it to 6 o'clock. If you guys wish, we can push it. There's no problem with that if we could change the hours. But I just wanted to let everybody know that we already got confirmation and an okay from the school.
Good.
We have a letter, it's already been submitted to them.
Great.
That's great. Yeah, and
Very good
I
thinking.
honestly cannot think of anything that does go past 4:30 or 5, even on a Saturday in the
Yes.
schools.
Okay.
So,
But there's a store
So-
next to the building, they sell beer.
I see the gasoline station.
But they can't consume it there.
But they don't consume there.
See,
They don't consume there.
I
but
motion
they
to
like
approve.
to
Is
do
this
it
a
after
action
hours.
item?
No, not yet.
Not for action yet, we're
Oh.
gonna go to action in
Oh,
three.
okay, okay.
And it's only fair that we give our business people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
why would you open an event center if you're not gonna allow alcohol?
Exactly.
Makes no sense, but
No, but
absolutely.
But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm here, can answer any questions. Like I said, we've been working, really close with Rudy. And this is the hours, yes, of course, we can change them, if
Thank
that
you,
is the
sir.
concern.
Thank you, Mr.
I
Moreno.
mean, if
and-
the
and
school is okay with 4:30, then,
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
and-
keep it like
He's
that.
a, he's a,
Yeah.
he's a member of a law enforcement. I know
See?
Mr.
Yes.
Moreno. He was
And
my
I'll be working that event myself.
Bring him to Palm View if any.
Yes,
You work for
Hey,
the county.
yes, I work for
thought it
precinct
was-
3.
And thank you for considering and building your business here in our city too.
Yes.
That means a lot to us.
it's
Thank
very
you.
nice. We've seen
Thank
it.
you.
It's very nice.
Thank you,
Bien
like I said,
bonito.
we love the city and we love to stay here.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Glad to have you here. Mr.
Thank you all so
Thank
much,
Ms.
and
Moreno.
thank you for your input, again, bringing it. We've been seeing it.
Ajá, eso está bien bonito.
It's going,
Yeah,
it's
and,
going. Slowly but surely.
Yes,
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Any other details regarding
No,
7-1?
That's all I had.
7-2, consideration, and just for the record, consideration to rezone from its present designated land use zoning general business C3 to heavy commercial C4 on the Hill Lot 3, 1404 South FM 492.
Yeah, so this lot's located on the northeast corner of FM 492 and Hill Drive. The applicant is requesting heavy commercial for heavy truck parking. The lot currently does house heavy trucks. The adjacent land uses are commercial and single-family residential. On this one, the zoning does not conform to the zoning ordinance for the future land use map as it is located in the low-density residential zone. Also, I believe the size of the property doesn't allow for proper access for the heavy trucks. We did send 17 letters to the residents in the surrounding 200-foot radius, and as of today, there's been one letter returned in favor. Staff recommended disapproval of the rezoning request due to noncompliance with the future land use map and potential safety issues of any ingress or egress of the heavy trucks. After discussion, the Planning and Zoning Board recommended to approve the rezone.
And my only question,
It's off of Goodwin.
okay,
Yeah.
so you
492.
live there, you
492.
live by- It's close
Yeah.
by where you all live.
Yeah.
Right, obvious. They have entry and exit from 490, through 492.
The access
North.
is only from Hill Drive.
Look right there.
This is Hill Drive right
Are the
here on the
owners-
bottom.
Is that right off of Loop 374
It's just north.
north?
Yes.
Okay. And then it's on the right-hand side?
Yeah,
On the
going
south
north
or
on the
north
Because on the
side?
left, so there's
Yes.
house.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so,
Yeah, just south here.
so
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen cars
See,
parked
yes,
there,
yes,
or
yes.
trucks parked there already.
Yes,
Close to-
yes, they
yeah.
wanted to go through this process in order to get
See,
light on the property, they're
the
requesting
parking
light.
lot.
Okay, so planning and zoning approved.
Planning and zoning recommended
Okay.
approval.
Well, see, it's right there off of 492,
It's
which
off of
is,
492.
which
We
is,
just approved,
TxDOT Street.
this camion truck in the area.
Yes.
The parking?
Further north across the ditch, that one does have direct access from
Yes.
492.
Okay,
Es lo mismo.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I know where we are now. I was just confused where that was on the map.
It's
but yeah.
just gonna be a parking space or también mechanic?
Well,
something like that?
the thing is, once we zone it for this, there's potential for that kind of
A shop.
businesses, those kind of businesses.
Park.
Yeah,
It's, how big is the lot? Half
it's about
acre?
a half acre,
How much?
about a half acre, yes.
And it's
Not
gonna,
And we do have the
There's
owner
no
here as
problem,
well.
with the people in the back, no problem?
We didn't receive any letters that, we just received one that was in favor.
And they've been there for so many years, right?
It has been there
I
a
think that's
while.
a
Yes.
Sí,
doing it legal.
sí, claro.
They're trying to do it the right way.
Are the owners here, Rudy?
Yes, they are. The owners are here. Yes, if there's any questions.
No, it's good.
Is the owner? Ándale.
No.
Soy el dueño de ahí, pero, o sea, no he tenido problemas con nadie, ni la entrada ni la salida. O sea, no.
Sí, no, le agradecemos mucho de haber venido a hacer las cosas bien, a hacerlos legales,
Sí.
que dice mucho como dueño, es responsable de su parte y le agradecemos mucho, sí, ¿no? Yo también vivo allí cerquita, sí,
Sí, sí.
no molesto nada.
Paso por ahí.
Ah, ya,
Yo no tengo problema.
sí,
No, estás en Funa y tú está bien.
Sí, es
Textile.
Textile Road.
No problem.
Pero a mí no me
Pero-
mandaron carta,
Ah, ok.
porque no estoy ahí, pero
Yo
estoy ahí
recibí una
cerquita.
carta. Nada más eso.
Está bien.
no, pues, muchas gracias por haberlo hecho de la,
Gracias a
Yo,
ustedes.
de la manera correcta, sí, muchas gracias.
¿Cuál es su nombre, oiga?
Alfredo Ríos.
Alfredo Ríos. Mucho gusto, Mr. Ríos.
Mucho gusto, Mr. Ríos.
¿Y
Muchas
qué,
gracias.
señora,
Mr. Ríos, qué
muchas
tanto,
gracias.
disculpe, qué tantos trailers va a querer meter ahí?
Son 6, 5, 6.
5, 6.
Siempre he tenido eso, sí.
Ok, ¿y reefers?
Pues,
Reefers.
Reefer, y nomás, la única, una es el ruido de la reefer.
No, pero los camiones cargan y cargando se van norte y luego llegan vacíos y ahí
y
nomás
para que no
pasa
haya
eso, ¿no?
problemas.
Ese
con los
es, porque
Sí,
me
sí.
están
No,
ahí,
no.
No, sí, Vicky,
todo el
pero,
tiempo
clac,
están
clac, clac,
apagados.
clac, clac.
pero si se quejan, les mandamos cartas ya.
Ándale.
Ya, ya tenían la
Por eso
oportunidad
ya-
de
ya-
contestar.
Pero pues ya estaba ahí, no ha habido
Sí,
problema.
ya
No.
tiene 5 años.
Ah, bueno, sir, gracias,
Thank
Dios lo
you.
bendiga
Gracias.
bastante.
Thank you.
All right, any other details? So see, we got, see, the city's still growing.
Mayor, I just want to
Different ways.
note that while you hear Rudy say he cannot recommend approval, the reason is because it conflicts with the future land use map, the way it stands today. But that's what the process is for, to go through it before the planning and zoning board and before you guys ultimately, to make the exception, because Rudy can't make that exception.
Correct.
Thank you,
So,
Rudy.
We got you.
But don't use it against Rudy.
Thank you.
You've been good with
Thank you,
Rudy.
Rudy's not the bad guy.
He's just the messenger.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so, any other details, input, communication? All right. So at 6:02, I close the public hearing. Okay, so now let's vote on it. And so the 7.3 is the next item, which pertains to 7.1.
A motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any other questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Mayor,
Thank
that
you.
one real quick, we just want to note as a reminder that when the business is ready to open, you guys are interested, we do provide ribbon cutting services, other kind of support for new businesses, and we welcome the opportunity to work with you guys.
And invite us or to Thank you, appreciate you, good luck, God bless you, and continue, help us grow and continue your business to grow as well. All right, so, and we're here, we're still not a big enough city that we all don't know each other. All right, so we're a small town still, consider ourselves somewhat small town. So thank you, congratulations. Item 7.4, discussion and possible action to rezone from its present designated land use zoning, general business, C3 to heavy commercial, C4, on the aforementioned, the Hill lot.
A motion to
Lot
approve.
3.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, so congratulations, bienvenido y gracias. Otra vez, Dios los bendiga a los dos ustedes y sus negocios y que siga prosperando.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. On to next item, consent agenda. Do I have a motion
I
to approve
motion.
items? Are there any questions to items? Have a motion? Do I have I'll second. Consent agenda, so it's only 8.1, I believe, and what am I missing here?
Minutes.
Yes, there's multiple minutes.
8.1 and 9.1?
And 9.1.
Okay, so it's just minutes?
For 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, 9.1, what?
5, several meetings.
Oh, it's
Extra
separate, okay.
workshop.
Oh, okay, it's old
Oh,
business.
Okay,
My bad.
8.1, 9.1 is old
just
business,
that
I got
one
it.
consent.
Okay, so, good, just for the record, it's just minutes. I had a motion, and I second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. 9.1, under old business. Discussion and possible action regarding resolution or casting votes for Hidalgo County Appraisal District Board of Directors for 2026 through 29.
Mayor, the carryover from last time, we're entitled to 8 votes. We can put them all towards one candidate, or you can spread them out as you see fit. We need to submit the resolution and the vote by December 15th. So the four names are the list are Richard Garza, George Martinez, David Moreno, and Joe D. Olivares. And your packet should have some background on 3 of the 4 candidates.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Olivares?
Yes.
Joe D. Olivares, he's been on the board for 4 years. He's on the HCAD Review Board for 12 years, the Hidalgo County Subdivision Review Board for 10 years, and on the West Laco EDC Board for 10 years.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
we're good for now is everybody okay with it?
I'm okay.
Kind of spreading the word over here amongst us. All right, we have consensus, we're okay?
Yes.
All right, so we'll go ahead.
We just
and
need a
nominate-
motion naming your choice.
Okay, so I'll make a motion for Joe D. Gonzalez.
I'll
Olivares.
Have a motion and a
Joe
second.
D. Olivares.
Joe D. Olivares, I said Gonzalez, excuse me. Joe D. Olivares. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
It's only one?
Yes.
Okay.
Next item, under new business, 10.1, presentation by Purdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins, and Mott, LLP for the City of Palm Beach fiscal year 2024-25 collection report. Mr. Iram, thank you, sir.
Good evening, Mayor and honorable members of the City Council. For the record, my name is Iram Gutierrez, partner with Purdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins, and Mott, your delinquent tax collection firm. And I'm here to present you with your fiscal delinquent tax collection report, that being the period of October 1st, 2024 through September 30th, 2025. The delinquent tax collection program for the City of Palmview is designed with working with your taxpayers to help them resolve their delinquent tax problem and leaving litigation as only as a last resort. To that end, during this period, our local call center, bilingual call center, has made over 2,500 contacts with your delinquent taxpayers. We have mailed over 1,900 notices of delinquency, and we have updated 240 bad addresses during this period. When the calls and the letters don't have the desired effect, they don't result in a call or a payment, we also make field inspections. We try to go visit the property, the home, or if it's a business, the business itself. During this period, we've made 84 field inspections. Once we contact your taxpayers, they're not always able to pay in full, so we do enter into payment agreements. During this period, we've entered in 28 formal payment agreements involving over $65,000 in base tax owed to the City of Palmview.
Great. Great news.
Yeah. As I stated, we leave litigation only as a last resort, but when we have to enter into litigation, we do enter into litigation. During this period, we have filed 51 suits involving over $170,000 in base tax owed to the City of Palmview. Another tool that we have at our disposal is tax warrants. When it comes to a business, it's important that we act quickly. As you know, property can be moved out of the city and disappear for good, and the city will go out without its collections. And during this period, we filed one tax warrant involving over $2,000 owed to the City of Palmview. We also represent you in federal court, mostly in bankruptcies. During this period, we have filed 7 bankruptcy claims on your behalf involving over $6,000 in base tax owed to the city. Once we take a judgment, we still try to work with the taxpayer. We still try to contact either the taxpayer, or if it's a property where the taxpayer is deceased, maybe there's an heir that might want to come step forward and pay. But if nobody steps forward, we do put properties up for tax sale. During this period, we put up 2 properties up for tax sale, and these are the results. One was resulted in a payment agreement involving over $2,100 in base tax owed to the city. The other property was sold, bringing in over $2,900 to the City of Palmview.
Thank you,
Of course,
sir.
all these efforts are geared to one goal, and that is to collect your delinquent taxes. And I am happy to inform you that during this period, we've collected over $231,000 in base tax owed to the City of Palmview. Out of those $231,000, $5,600 was used to pay refunds. People that filed a late homestead, for example, or maybe had a lawsuit against the appraisal district and it resulted in a refund. So out of those $2,300, I'm sorry, $230,000, $5,600 was used to pay refunds.
Wow.
And this bar graph shows a comparison of last year versus this year. This year, your collection rate was 28.83%, which is superior than last year, which was 27.37%. And of course, you see the dollars collected comparison as well. And that concludes my report, and I'd like to open it up for any questions you may have.
No,
I just want to say thank you for all your work, Iram, and thank you for coming and delivering a very thorough and easy to read report. Thank you for your work.
Thank you, Ms. Flores. And anytime you have any questions, we don't have to wait till we come to report. Please give us a call. Okay?
you're gonna be collecting more taxes, sir, because of these buildings that we just, those two property owners that are, so that 26 is gonna go a little more, sir.
Yeah, we
But
hope
you-
so.
we-
We're always trying to do better, that, as I stated, always working with your taxpayers.
Thank you.
Treat them with respect and care, and
Yeah.
doing everything we can to help them resolve their problem.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we've been working with you for many years now, and you guys have always first class. So I want to thank you and Romeo and you, and everybody at your firm, and yourself as well. You guys are always going above and beyond, always, always. So thank you all.
Very much.
Yes. Any other questions, comments?
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, God bless you guys, and be safe out there in the holidays if we don't see you guys.
Yeah, and I do want to introduce Romeo Cantu, also with our firm here. He's
Always,
here with us.
always, definitely. Always, no, appreciate you all so much.
It's an honor here to be here with you, and God bless you.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
Good night.
Yes, good night. Y'all be safe. Yes. Under new business, item 10.2, discussion and possible action regarding the request from Hidalgo County Elections Department for the use of a city facility as a polling place for the 26th joint primary and primary runoff elections. Staff by Mr. Liu.
Mr. Mayor and members of the council, this is just a standard agreement that we do every year regarding the use of our facilities for polling sites for the county and so this is the agreement coming up for the next election, which is the March primary election for both the general and the runoff. So it's a standard agreement. We've been approving these for a while already.
All right.
At no cost to the city, right? Or do we have to?
No, we don't pay anything.
Oh, okay.
yet.
good.
Oh, okay.
It's just
So we
Second
let share
then.
of all the costs for running the election.
Yeah,
We're just
I
gonna,
second.
it just governs the use of the facility.
Got it.
done.
See.
We had a motion and a second already. Mr. Ramirez and Mrs. Flores. Any questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Where's this gonna be, Mike? In the gym?
Usual space.
Yeah.
Early vote and election day.
Same space as always, yeah.
See.
We only pay when it's a city election that they're running.
Our own, see, okay.
All right. All in favor,
Trust me.
all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Yes, you're absolutely right, Mr. Ramirez.
We already did 10.3, Mayor. We can go to 10.4.
Discussion on 10.4, discussion and possible action on interagency agreement with City of Palmview, MDD.
Actually, Mayor, with your permission, we'd like to pass on this item for now. We're going to be talking about the budget later. Depending on what you do with the budget, we'll determine what we do with this item.
All right.
We can get a
no-
motion to table.
So no action?
Let's do a motion for table.
Okay, do I have a
Until we
motion to
come
table
back.
the
Motion
item?
to table,
I'll
10-4.
second.
A motion and a second. Questions? We'll bring it up at a later meeting.
Well, later today.
Oh, today?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
An executive?
so
or-
it already passed, so technically it's tabled till next meeting.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought you meant you were gonna
No.
come back for that.
We got to talk about the budget first, depending on what they want to do with the budget, which is a
So
later
yours was in
item.
this meeting?
All
We
right.
have time.
We're okay.
Yeah, I
We're
think we'll be
pressed.
okay.
time.
We'll be okay.
Okay, we can bring it back in the next meeting? Okay.
are you sure, Michael? You don't sound too sure.
No, it's fine. Depending on what you do, it's going to get paid anyway, so it'll be handled regardless.
Okay,
It's fine. We don't
Okay.
have to
that's my
oversee
concern. I don't want to delay.
it. The more important one is the later.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Item 10.5, discussion and possible action on an interlocal cooperation contract between the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and the City of Palmview for the use of the UTRGV Regional Security Operations Center.
Mayor,
services.
a few sessions ago, the legislature created the authority to have these regional operations, regional security operations centers, and it gave us, governmental entities such as ourselves, cities, the authority to enter into such agreements. So, on behalf of Palmview's IT department, Mr. Mario Flores met with UTRGV, and Mario, if you don't mind, can you give him a little background on, what they provide, the services they provide, and whether or not there'd be a cost to the city?
Hi, yes, good evening, council members. So this service is from UTRGV's Security Operations Center. Essentially, they provide free services, and I want to emphasize free services, such as real-time monitoring and network security. They provide guidance as far as building policies, implementing security, tighter security for the city of Palmview and the police department. They also offer immediate response in case there's ever a cybersecurity incident. They're a phone call away. They have their entire cybersecurity division to help out local municipalities, school districts, and they provide this service free of charge for counties from Valverde all the way to Harris County. So it's quite a big department that they have, and as a free resource, it's something that, it would benefit the city to kind of like jump on.
So move. Motion, I'll
I
second.
have a question.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Is this manned by students that are learning cybersecurity, or is it like?
No, it's from professionals.
Maybe
It's
from,
from
like, a
the
grant
no, it's from the regional director for the UT-RGV RSOC Center, which basically covers all of South Texas. And they also have cybersecurity analysts, a response team, and there would be the ones that would respond in case there's ever an incident. But they also provide guidance and software as well to help further protect the city of Palmview.
Great.
I see.
Benefit.
Yeah, it's a great free resource.
See?
I know that we had another teacher working, it's not, what's the other, not STC, but there's another South Texas,
STVT?
South Texas Votech, I believe. And they want to do an interlocal with us as well after the new year. So Mr. Hector Trevino is going to be reaching out to you, Mike. I believe it's through South Texas Votech. And it's a good thing. Got a good plan. Help kids graduate and help educate and take care of the community at the same time. It's a win-win-win.
And you're the one that keeps in contact with that program?
Yes, I designated myself and Mr. Leo as a
Contacts?
point of contacts for
Okay.
UT-RGV.
That's great. Thank you so much, Mario.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll take a vote on that. We had a motion, a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next item, 10.6, discussion and possible action to adopt ordinance 2025-13-0, amendment to the Palmview Municipal Budget for fiscal year ending September 30th, 2026, including amendment to the 2026 employee salary schedule.
Yes, sir. Actually, Mayor, if you don't mind, with your permission, we'd like to also pass on this item for now. We need to have a personnel discussion, the discussion regarding personnel matters, and depending on what you decide on that will impact the budget, so.
At this same meeting.
Yes, we want to come back to this.
So do we vote on it?
Just skip the action, just skip the item for now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, next item, 10.7, discussion and possible action on the purchase of a P55 Patriot wildfire apparatus from Byboard Contract 74624 through Municipal Fire Apparatus Specialists LLC in the amount of $201,500. So we brought this item up, okay, I know Mr. Alanis is on his way up to the podium. We brought the item up a while.
At the workshop, the CIP workshop, yeah.
Okay, and we're trying to find ways to, stretch the dollar and not only stretch the dollar, but take care of as many things as we can, aside from a fire station. I know that's the big budget item, right?
Yeah.
So we had asked for a little more, I know Byboard doesn't really, Byboard has, this is the price cut and dry, right? But we had asked for at least 2 or 3 more, right? Give us some, shop around, basically. What did you come up with, Chief?
You want to discuss it, or you want me to?
What?
Lay it out.
So essentially, apples to apples, there's only one other vendor called Skeeter, named Skeeter, that sells the same type of product that we're looking at. And again, it's not just as simple as you buy a pickup truck, you put a water tank on the top of the truck. That's the reason why we have these issues today, because back then based on the financial situation. That's the best we could do at that time. But it wasn't the right way to do it. And
Okay, so what you're saying is, does the one we have right now, does it work?
Right, so what I'm saying is, well, I guess before I get there.
Okay.
So apples to apples, right? The one that we had brought up that we had quoted out through buy board was $201,500, and it's essentially a $1,500 buy board fee. That's the reason why it's 201, and not it would have been $199. It's apples to apples. There's another vendor by the name of Skeeter that sells the same type of product, right? And they're at current pricing is $224,036, and that's a base model on the same unit. I got an email from the same vendors that we had talked to, and for example, the one that we presented, that's $201,500 today. The same unit on a 2026 is going to go up to $228,000 next year, with the 10% markup cost on top of that as well. So that's what we're looking at. So what we have today, the chassis itself the chassis is the issue. The chassis is the issue. As far as the water tank and the pump in the back that distributes the water out, that's still functional. And that was the reason why we had talked to Public Works, is to see if they had use for that, and which they do have use for it out in the field out there, so it doesn't necessarily go to waste as far as that portion of it. The issue is the chassis itself. That's the most expensive part.
Right.
So you would have to buy a chassis, you would have to custom fit everything, and it would come out a lot more expensive if you just get an individual vendor to do a specific portion of the truck to actually build it out, because it's not, it's kind of hard to explain to visualize it, but it's not like a regular pickup truck. It's a dually axle becomes a one big axle, and you have bigger tires.
Custom.
Right. For us to be able to get to areas where we can't get to, that's the whole purpose of why we need to do that, because we have some bad terrain in our area. And these trucks are just not made to be able to go into that type of environment, because they're just too low. They're too, and the wear and the tear on it, on top of all the smoke, on top of all the stuff going through it, it doesn't allow it to do the job safely. And it always turns off, things of that nature, as I mentioned to you all in the previous meeting.
I know that, okay, so one thing, because 200,000 it's a lot of money, and it's
But
it's a lot
what
of
I can
money.
say is this, is that it's not something that, it's not a want, it's a need, because we get a lot of wildfires. So for example, for the last year in
That's a good
2024.
question. How many of those fires have we had here in the city? I know that up there in the county, but here in the city, when was the last time we had
We just had one
a
2 weeks
grass
ago.
fire?
We just had one 2 weeks ago, and it was in the area over there of South Abram Road, on the drainage canal area, South Abram Road. Same issues, we couldn't access it because of the environment that it was in there. We've had several fires, as recently, like I mentioned, as 2 weeks ago, where.
So what happens if there's a fire and there's a fence and you can't cross the fence because it's gated and locked and the
We
fire's
cut,
inside?
we both cut, but what I'm trying to explain is once we get into the environment of where the fire is at, that's where the equipment kicks in, and that's where the capability that we have right now, we're unable to do that. We're having to drop a ton of lines because we can't access it. That's where the issue comes in, and the way Palmview is, there's a lot of open land within subdivisions and within areas. So whenever you do have a fire, that's where the issues come about, because Palmview's not fully urbanized per se as a McAllen, like downtown McAllen per se,
Because what I'm thinking, and it's just me, thinking, the pump works and trying to be fiscally, trying to not shortchange the department either, because we're gonna get a brand new fire station, and we're gonna work here with the funds that we have to for this building here that's gonna become a PD station and fire substation as well. We're trying to stretch that dollar and not shortchange the city.
Okay, do you
But-
think the dually is better than a single axle?
So the thing is this, these are actual dually trucks, right? But they take away the dually component. I wish I had a picture to show them to explain it. It's bigger, it's essentially a dually truck, right?
It is a dually truck.
But but that's like the before And then the after product is 4 tires, 2 like big tires, and it's a big lift on it for you to be able to get to it. So it is a dually truck. And the one that we have right now is not a dually truck. It's a pickup truck. Like, I guess to put it simple, it's a pickup truck, you know, with the water tank on top, and it's too heavy for that particular type of truck.
Okay, so you don't recommend that, let's say that we get
We buy a brand new
F-250,
dually with a
an
back
F-250
chassis.
or something
That's
heavy.
kind of what we had, I had, said, hey, pues get the pump works, and customize, we got a couple of local shops here that will,
But
I'm
how-
thinking,
how much are
I
we
haven't made
spend?
those calls
Well,
yet.
that's what I'm getting at, because like everything has to be customized. It's not just as simple as like you could just put like a regular flatbed on top, like say a welding truck as
Right,
an
right,
example, right?
exactly.
It's all customized to where it has gates where the personnel are actually in the back, being able to fight the fire. That's what we need, to be able to engage the fire.
Now, I know what you're trying to get at, Mayor. You're trying to, what you're saying is, we can get rid of the pickup and then put the pump on there, but then what happens with the warranty of that pickup?
That I wouldn't be able to answer that question to you.
Mike?
What I can tell you is that we would get warranty, out of this
understand what I'm
purchase
asking?
because it's done.
Yeah, if you get everything, it was I don't know, I don't have.
How does a warranty work?
Well, what I can tell you is that the vendor, they warranty, because they're the ones that are actually doing the customization on it, and they warranty the work on
Because it's
it.
gonna be modified.
That would be another.
Exactly, correct, it's modified.
And then how long?
It's
would it take?
it's not like we're
how
getting
much?
the truck off a lot and,
Right.
just
Right.
putting the water tank on top.
Can you name some of the difficulties, because you mentioned we had a brush fire 2 weeks ago. Did this unit attend that brush fire, and if so, how did it fail?
It turned off, I guess because of the wear, because of the stress on the vehicle. It's too heavy for the water. Water's heavy. Water's 8.4 pounds a gallon. So the weight on the water on the top of the chassis, on top of everything else that's on top of there, that particular vehicle is just not. It's lasted us for this long,
Yeah.
but we've been
It
able
worked
to
at
make
first, but not
to
anymore.
make it. But it's kind of like at the end of the the road, But I mean, it's just something where like I mentioned to you, Mayor. It's like right now we're getting at this price, but like I can okay if we like to wait, but just know that it's going to be more expensive down the road.
And what are we paying with? What funds?
The COs.
So just using the CO funds, the contingencies that we have for CO funds.
Okay, that,
No, we don't want to take on any more debt, so.
right.
So, yeah, and then that would, even with that, would we still be able to complete the other,
Projects.
We would, remember we had a balance of about 900,000. You guys always wanted extra to do other projects that are not specifically listed, to do drainage and street. So that was kind of like our extra, our little reserve, so to speak.
Park improvement.
So that's where it would come from. Now, we still need to do the other things, so.
The only thing that concerns me is if we go the route that,
Lo
instead of
barato,
buying.
y no quiero lo barato que salga caro tampoco.
Correcto. And then, if this truck, the warranty, I mean, a lot of times, if you modify something, they're
It
gonna say,
voids
well,
warranty, yeah.
you modified it, and we're not gonna,
We won't mess with the truck or the chassis. It would be with the,
well, sí, Ricky, pero le vas a poner algo a la troca, you're gonna modify it.
Sí.
And that's where the warranty is kinda like iffy, I think. I
Is
don't
it
know, I
our
could be
only
wrong.
brush truck?
I'm sorry?
Is it our only one?
No, we have one more.
We have another one, okay.
We have one more. The thing is just like I mentioned.
What
like,
is the
Would
warranty
be
on
okay, is it, Mike?
It's probably passed already because we got it in 2020. It's
it? No,
already,
the new one, the one.
Right. So what I was going to say is the vendor warranties the vehicle itself. You know what I
Right.
mean?
How about can we order to the dealer directly? You're not gonna lose the lead.
Instead of going through the Bible?
So what I'm looking at right here, and maybe this is not, I don't know if this has come through or not. If you look at what, I don't know, the council has this, what's attached there, they have the F-550, which is what's on the dealer website that you can purchase for much cheaper. But what he's trying to say is that the one they're selling you is all modified. So it already comes with the extra fenders, it already comes with the front brush grill, it already comes with a 5-inch lift kit, it already comes with all of that the dealer one doesn't have.
How about the dealer if they put everything that they need for
The dealers don't make they don't make fire trucks. They sell the chassis to the manufacturers that make the fire trucks, and then they're the ones that do the work. But the dealer won't do they won't make a fire truck.
So you say we're gonna get this from the contingencies. We have almost $1 million in our contingency fund. This would set us back maybe, what, up to 800 or 700?
It's like one less street basically. that you
Okay,
can
so,
pave.
right, and I was getting to
Giving
that.
and taking.
How long will
Yeah.
it take us to recoup that money, more or less? Think about that, and, you know, because $1 million can go really quick.
Oh.
In streets, lights, you name it. We get a storm,
Once we're done with the big project.
Hey, here's another question, a good question. Like in the because who knows how it could, and I don't know if you have the information, but in the last year, how many, you know, doing outside fires and inside fire, and like this one you said was South Abram Road, right?
That was in the city limits, correct?
That was in this. So how many más o menos on an average do we do?
So that's a good question. So in 2024, we did 1,100 responses that were vegetation-related type of fires. One, trash burnings that got out of control, controlled burnings that got out of control, grass fires that started, things of that nature that are total responses, right? Where it gets dicey, you know, is especially, you know, after a freeze in the wintertime and stuff like that, whenever you have, where seconds truly count, because yes, the next question would be, well, we can call for help. Well, yeah, we can call for help, but we got to fend for ourselves for about a good 15 minutes or so, you know, and for us to be able to get a hold of it, to try to at least protect the structures until we can get help there, to get more units on the fire, right? That's the whole, you know, that's the whole.
How many-
time is of the
That's
essence.
the
How
reason
many
why we
gallons?
have two- That's the reason why we have 2 brush trucks.
And how many gallons is the?
It's gonna be 400.
400?
So you all that are familiar with trucks, right? So think of we have a 1,500 chassis with 400 gallons on dead weight, on top of, you know, so it adds up, you know, so.
What year is the good one that we have right now?
It's a 2020, we got that right during, that was part of the COVID monies that we were able to utilize for that. But that was, again, at the time, you know, that's what we could do, and that's what we made deal with, but.
It was used?
Yeah.
No,
New.
it's brand new, but it goes back to the dually type of deal, you know?
Correct.
The tires are regular tires on dually, and even though it's 4x4, we still have those issues because they get stuck because, you know, regular tires,
Yeah.
you know, they don't.
That's the good one that
Right.
is still,
Right, but the one that we're looking to replace is the 2013, which at that time, you know, that's what we the concept that we did was put.
Y el mayor está pensando comprar una 2025 y customize the rack back, but then the warranty, that's a good question. I would still say, you know what, whoever customizes it, put the warranty on them.
Right, so that's what I'm getting at. They warranty the work because
But
they
then,
they have.
But then how long is it gonna take to build?
Any type of vendor, you know, that whether it's a fire truck, whether it's, you know, a garbage truck, things like that. They build off the chassis, you know, the Kenworth or, you know, Freightliner, wherever sells the chassis to whoever the manufacturer is, and the manufacturer is the one that builds it out.
Hey, so the 2020, how much was that one, más o menos? I don't remember.
Back then, it was it 135, I think it was, 140?
Yeah, after COVID,
That was in
everything just.
2020, and then now we're up to, you know,
5 years.
yeah, so I mean, it
and this model that we're looking into purchasing is what year? 2026?
2025.
2025.
Yeah, next year, 2026 goes up to 228,000, and then plus 10% on top of that for
Right.
everything else costs, so.
another 2,000, 3,000.
Well, actually more like, it's good, more like almost 30,000.
Correcto.
Yeah.
Hey,
Almost
what,
30,000.
is it a Ford, Chevy, Toyota?
It's a Ford.
Hyundai?
It's a Ford.
I drive it too.
Gotta be American made.
It's a Hyundai. No, it's a
Four-cylinder?
Ford.
It's a Ford?
It's a Ford.
All right, well, I've tried to, you know, I've tried to stretch whatever I can, whichever way we can, you know, I'm thinking, you know, the only other thing would say
But I would
buy a
say,
used
like,
one.
my
but-
recommendation is if council chooses, right, you know, not to proceed with it, let's just hold off and.
No, we
let's
gotta
just-
do something,
And let's
Jared,
just
but-
wait until, because like, it would be kind of, not using the monies wisely per se.
Reckless.
If we do something that's only gonna be a Band-Aid fix that we know we're gonna have to like come back to it later.
Here's
You wanna
something
say the
else.
word reckless.
And how about even like a 2020 model?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Or
maybe looking at a
20
used
model.
option, if
Is
there
that's even
something-
an option.
That is still,
But
In
they
good
won't have any
condition?
warranty, that's only problem, is that we're gonna come back to the same thing, where we're gonna be spending a lot of money on, I mean,
I like your idea, Mayor, and you know, it's
Is
being
it worth
fiscally
exploring, see how
responsible,
much
like you say.
it costs? And there's gotta be extended warranties, you know, that you can buy. It's not gonna have a manufacturer warranty probably, but, you know, maybe.
2020, a brush truck, I don't think they use that lot.
You what?
We had 11, Chief said we had 1,100 calls
yeah,
last year.
like,
huh?
the thing is, it's not about running it every day, the thing is in action, just like actual work hours, there's a difference between using it every day and work hours. Using it every day is like say a patrol unit that's gonna be driving up and down, or an ambulance, you know, those are used every day because we drive them up, down every time. And yes, you're right, we don't drive the truck every single day, but when we do drive it, and when it gets into situations,
Would it be
it's-
fair to ask to get a quote on a used unit, maybe?
2 or 3?
A 2020, and just do a comparison, just a quick comparison, just to get an idea what that would
The
look
only
like.
problem is that.
What I can say is like,
But used, I mean,
you know,
2023,
yeah, 23, 22.
Seems like we're running out of time. We gotta make the decision
Just
tonight.
like,
Is that what
that,
you're-
this vendor's not gonna hold it anymore, I mean,
Correct.
they pretty much told me
Otherwise, it's
so.
gonna
I
get
mean,
more
Could we give administration, right, and give administration directive to shop around, possibly for a good used one with at a comparable rate, or not a comparable, at a
Comparable
good rate?
spec or something?
And if worst case scenario, we, you know,
We can delegate to the administration the authority to shop around and see if they find a more suitable option, and if they don't, then the authority to purchase this one.
Okay,
Ahí está.
so, correct. That's what I was gonna say. Don't bring it back.
no.
see,
Mike,
move, one way or another.
it's your baby.
So yes, the answer is yes.
All right, so,
And-
so I'll make the
So if you
motion.
want that motion, so the motion would be, I make a motion to authorize administration to purchase
To shop.
what is the kind of the vehicle, a brush truck?
Bus truck, yeah.
Yeah, a brush truck fire vehicle, and shop around, see what's out there, and if not, the authority to purchase what's here
there.
from the buy board.
Correct.
All right, so I'll make that motion as stated by legal. Do I have a second?
I'll second. But
Second?
Well, no, your motion, I still need one of you to motion it. Oh, you
He
motion.
motioned
Yes.
it, yeah.
Sorry,
I
yes.
second.
Yes.
I hate to be in a situation where there's a brush fire, and there's a home right next to that brush fire, and that home catches fire, because we're trying to, you know,
A lo barato.
a lo barato.
El
Yeah.
mayor.
No life. I'm
I got
sorry.
it. I know we have a fire
No
truck too,
property or
right?
any
We have 2
danger
fire
to our
trucks
community.
that in
No, we
case
have
there's a
this
house,
one.
we got
Mande?
a fire
We
truck
have
over
one.
there.
Yes.
And then we have,
That's my
we
only
have,
comfort right now.
we have a brush truck that
But
works.
it's not,
We're gonna replace.
Not
So let's look and
reliable.
let's shop and then let's look and shop and see. If we're gonna save 20 grand, then just, not worth it, you know? But if there's something there, something good that we can find, I'm all for it.
how long will it take you to do that, Mike?
Couple of days.
An hour, maybe?
One
He's
day,
already looking, you see?
24 hours, Mike.
I mean, I have
starts
looked,
now.
I have.
Ayúdale,
I
Jerry,
I
Ben,
mean,
Mr. Garza,
I mean,
if you can, help get involved.
Or Cesar, Cesar also knows a couple
Ben's a money man. Ben's a money-
vehicle.
So that's gonna
If
be
it wa-
tasked by the end of
What-
the week.
What I would say is that, if it wasn't a vehicle that's used like in a life safety situation, I would totally agree with you,
Correct.
you know?
But it's
I
a
totally
need.
would. I completely understand and see that, right? But it's just, I guess it's hard to explain unless if you're actually in there and you're actually with us and actually understand what we're trying to explain. you know?
Mike, do you think that by Wednesday, you could have an answer for us?
I think by the end of the week, but we're not gonna meet again, but
No,
by Friday.
we're not gonna meet again, because this is gonna be your baby.
By Friday.
What do you think, chief?
Did we vote on it?
Friday.
No.
We haven't voted, right? We did?
No, we have.
No, I
we haven't
seconded,
voted.
you
We did
motioned.
Motion second.
Motion
All
and
right,
second.
so anything else? So we'll have it by Friday, no later than Friday.
Will the price go up between now and Friday?
Well, I mean, we just have to verify that
Or down.
they're gonna hold it for.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and again, see, I'm just,
If for whatever reason they can't, then we'll just bring it back to, you know, to council, hey, we weren't able to do it.
And we're just looking out for our taxpayers' money. That's it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And our fire department.
And our fire. And
Oh,
at the end of the day, it benefits our taxpayers.
all right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Item 11. So do we have any items?
Executive?
Yes.
Yeah, personnel matters.
Okay, under personnel matters. So at 6:40, we will reside into executive session, and we'll be back in a bit. Thank you.